and also prepare for Monday. So, Your Excellency, Kenya is burning. The country for which our forefathers shed.
Great to see you back, ladies and gentlemen, to Kenyan Media YouTube channel. And as usual, I'm going to be your host, and thank you so much for your great support always on this platform. Now, my fellow Kenyans, there is something that is now happening under William Samoei's government that we are not going to accept as the people of Kenyans. It is now quite clear that the spirit of lying have moved from President William Samoei Ruto to some of the police bosses in the Republic of Kenya. Why am I saying that? We all know that early last week on 25th June, Wednesday, there was a nationwide protest in the Republic of Kenya. And that protest was all about the remembrance of our fallen heroes who died during the anti-government protest last year in 2024 on the hands of the raw Ruto police officers. Many things happened. People's property were destroyed. There were some vehicles that were banned. There was a court in Kikuyu, the Mount Kenya region, that was also banned. Then the following day on 26th, Rigathi Gachagua, the former impeached deputy president, is the person that was being accused of sponsoring goons to attack peaceful protesters and also to destroy people's property. It's true. Kipchumba Murkomen was spotted accusing Rigathi Gachagua for sponsoring goons. So these people have now moved from accusing Rigathi Gachagua to accuse businessman Jimmy Wanjigi. Right now, they are planning to arrest Jimmy Wanjigi for sponsoring goons and to attack people's property and also to attack protesters. What is the stand of these security people? The spirit of lying have also entered into them. They are now planning to arrest Jimmy Wanjigi for the ongoing attacks during the protest.
What William Ruto talked last week, that man is frightened. He is frightened. Okay? This system is frightened. You hear the system talk about shooting people. They are frightened. They are caged. They're in a corner. Right? They're wondering, can they handle another one and another one? Like this. The whole world saw what we saw last week. Right? They are frightened. Now, they did not anticipate it. So it'll be interesting to see how they believe they are going to manage this particular revolution.
You cannot make a conducive environment for us to get jobs. You can't educate our children. You can't put enough food on the table. And because we're bringing up those issues, rather than solve the problem because there is a personal interest there, you're going to shoot us to keep us quiet?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because what choices do they have by solving the problem? You have two choices. You default or you say, I'm not paying it. Our position is that it is odious debt, which means that it is illegal debt that we should not be paying. As far as I'm concerned, that debt, we have no debt in this country. So that 70 shillings of every 100 should be wiped out. And I would wipe it out like yesterday. Right? But what is the consequences of these people? And William Samoei Ruto is one of them. He was part of creating that odious debt. He was in the government of Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. And they created that odious debt. In fact, William Samoei Ruto was the one given in the sharing of power the docket of finance. I know because I'm the one who did the MOU. His docket of finance. Rotich was his recommended appointee. So they know what they did. The minute you stop paying that debt, the creditors of that debt will look for them. The country will ask, why have we been paying that debt? We want whatever we paid to come back. What happens?
And before we proceed with this analysis, I want you to watch this video because this video is going to make the basis of our analysis as we are expecting the youth to return back to the street early next week on Saba on Monday. It is something that is on the public domain, and the government of William Samoei is also aware of next week protest. You can watch the video.
And also prepare for Monday. So, Your Excellency, Kenya is burning. The country for which our forefathers shed their blood is sliding into anarchy, and this is happening under your watch. The dreams of generations and the lofty promises enshrined in our constitution are fading from the daily realities of ordinary citizens. As head of state and the symbol of national unity, it is time to demonstrate courageous leadership and steer our nation back toward justice, peace, and prosperity. In 6 days, Kenya will commemorate the 25 years since citizens took to the streets on 7th July 1990 to demand for multi-party democracy. This year's Sabasaba anniversary comes amid rising unrest fueled by governance failures, widespread youth unemployment, gross human violations. The National Alternative Alliance Rise to Youth asks the President to highlight the grievances of Kenyans and propose urgent measures to prevent further national crisis. The President spoke to us the other day and said that he does not get what we are saying. We would love just to highlight, because we know that this is not breaking news to him. He knows it. But for purposes of responding to what he said and preparing for 7th, we would love to remind him and also propose some things, low-lying fruits that he can do to stem the slide into anarchy. So, unless deliberate efforts are made to de-escalate the growing tensions, our country risks plunging into chaos. To whom much is given, much is expected. As the leader of this nation, you must act decisively to calm the situation and create an environment for genuine dialogue and national healing. Your administration should immediately cease abductions and extrajudicial killings and withdraw all charges against activists and citizens arrested just for exercising their constitutional rights under Article 37. You need to release all those activists unconditionally.
So that is the video on how the youth in the Republic of Kenya are now planning to return back to the street early next week. But this issue, I keep on reminding you on this platform that it is high time for a constitution to be made in the Republic of Kenya where politicians should be banned from engaging police officers into their own political affairs. Because right now, this issue of goons being sponsored by opposition leaders, we cannot accept it. It is a total of politics. Sorry, it is total politics in the Republic of Kenya. Remember tu ya siasa. These people are just trying to paint bad picture under Rigathi Gachagua so that it can be said that, oh, this man is preparing himself as a factor in 2027 election to challenge President William Samoei Ruto from the power. So how can we elect a leader that used to sponsor goons to attack the peaceful protesters? We all know the plans of the government. The goons that were being hired to go and achieve something in politics. It is true. So why do you want to arrest Jimmy Wanjigi? Why? And that is the reason why I keep on reminding you that we need to decide as the people of Kenya on what we want. Because nobody will come out from other country to go and to return, to come back here in Kenya and speak for us. Ni sisi ndio tutajiongelelea so that the government can witness what is, can view what, can listen to our demands. We all know that today it is about 1 year since the youths were killed illegally, since the bloodshed happened in the Republic of Kenya during the anti-government protest, yet there is nothing that has been solved. There is no peace, there is no freedom in the Republic of Kenya because the government is now using police officers to silence some of the opposition leaders together with some of the youths or the citizens in the Republic of Kenya that are trying to attack, that are trying to speak up their minds. Let me use a simple term, that are trying to speak up for their minds. Why? Right now, many Kenyans have been abducted. Some of the DCP coordinator have been, two leaders from Rigathi Gachagua's party have been abducted. They are now claiming that those people are the people who were linked up when goons were destroying people's property. That they are the people who sponsor goons. So we don't know the stand of the government. Huku wanasema Rigathi Gachagua. Huku wanasema ni coordinators of Rigathi Gachagua, huku ni businessman Jimmy Wanjigi. On the other side, mara Kalonzo Musyoka, mara Eugene Wamalwa. Kwani wamesimama wapi? And if it is true that opposition leaders are the people that are sponsoring goons, why is it that up to now, there is nobody that have been arrested? If you really want to understand that these people are trying to play with our minds, why is it that up to now, there is nobody that have been arrested? Or there is no even a statement that have been arrested at the AOB that this person and this person are the people who sponsor goons. Because the government have many ways to track whom we are talking to. They have the numbers of these leaders. They can track what they are trying to do. It is true. So next week, the youths are being expected back to the street. Let us wait and see what is going to happen. But let me tell you something. We are very happy that when we are going to the street to protest, we normally have cameras to record what is happening. Just assume that there is no cameras to record the ongoing protest. What can really happen without cameras? Kama cameras ndo zinakuanga na watu wao wanauliwa hivyo, what about kutokuwa na kamera? Many people can be killed like a chicken here in Kenya. So I don't know which strategy that we can use as the people of Kenyans to end this issue of going to the street each and every time, because the moment we go to the street to protest, we are reducing each and every day. But that is not the solution. It cannot be each and every time the youths are being murdered each and every day for the benefit of the politician in the Republic of Kenya. Because these are the people that are misusing the youths in the Republic of Kenya just because the youths does not have something meaningful to keep them busy. Tuonane baadaye.